Man Steve Lungrin here. I was just playing my favorite Jerry Lee Lewis style piano fill there, and I teach it on a video called Money Licks Volume 1. Now, I've sold lots of copies of Money Licks all over the world now, but I still have people email me sometimes and say, hey Steve, you teach the kind of music that I'm looking for, and you seem to have the right personality, but it's just too much of a risk for me. I don't know what your camera angle looks like. I don't know what kind of a teacher you are. I don't know what your style is, and I don't know if my skill level is where it needs to be to learn from you. Well, no matter what I say, I just can't seem to make these people feel comfortable, and that's all right. So I was thinking to myself, what can I do that will take the risk out of it for people? So here's what I've come up with. I am taking the individual licks on Money Licks and my other videos that are like Money Licks, and I'm going to sell them as individual clips in addition to being able to purchase the entire lesson. The clips are going to be download only. They're going to be in portable download format. They'll work on any computer and any portable device, and they're $2.99. So in other words, to learn the signature Jerry Lee Lewis lick like I was just playing there, for a measly $3 you can learn it. But that's not all. Not only are you going to be able to just pick and choose the licks that you want and have it be even less of a financial risk than it was before. And by the way, I'm selling the whole videos for just $9.99, so I try to make it cheap for anybody. But to make it even more risk-free, in about a minute, you're going to see a free clip right here in this YouTube video of Money Lick number 2, which is what this one is. On that, I teach 3 licks on the lesson. But I'm going to give you a free clip of Money Lick number 2 so that you can see exactly how I teach. You'll be able to assess whether you feel up to snuff, able to learn from what I'm doing. You'll get to see what my camera angle looks like. So essentially, I'm going to give you a little bit of my lesson for free, just so that, 1, you might be able to learn something useful, and 2, you'll be able to see whether we're a good fit. I can't think of anything better to do that will make it even more risk-free than that, but if you have any ideas other than simply giving you the whole lesson for free, which isn't a great business strategy for me as much as I want to help you. Sorry, guys gotta eat. But if you can think of anything else, I'm always open to your suggestions. But I hope that you enjoy this. Just go to pianomansteve.com to purchase any of my lessons, whether they be the bite-sized clips at $2.99 or the whole lesson videos for, I think, all of $9.99. So that's what's happening. I just wanted to introduce myself to those of you who don't already know me. And for those of you who are just on the edge and you're not sure whether or not you should go down this journey with me, I hope that this will help you make a good decision for yourself. If I'm not the right teacher for you, hey, that's all right. I want you to work with who you need to work with. Oh, and by the way, anytime anyone ever buys one of my videos, there's always a guarantee. If you think it stinks, if you think I'm a bad teacher, if I'm not the right guy for you to work with, just shoot me an email and say, hey man, we don't gel quite right. I'll send you your money back. You keep the video. No worries. This is not just about me making money. This is about improving the world one piano player at a time. So thank you very much. I appreciate the time. Enjoy Money Lick number 2 from Money Licks Volume 1. Okay, we're on to a new fill. This one is probably my favorite and maybe my most used fill that I use anyway out in my gigs. And I picked this one up. This has got kind of a Jerry Lee Lewis, Little Richard feel to it, but you can use it in all kinds of different settings. It doesn't just have to be with that kind of music. But the basic one that I'm going to show you, we're going to start again. Put your thumb, you're going to start with the C that's 1 octave above middle C. Only this time we're going to stretch our pinky out and hit the C that's above that. So your thumb is at C above middle C. Your pinky's up here 2 C's above middle C. Okay, so that's really where our hand is going to be focused on this, is right here. I want you to put your index finger on G. This is just to get your hand positioned correctly, so your thumb would be where F is. Okay? Now, this is what the lick sounds like. Okay? A very Great Balls of Fire kind of thing. Alright? Every piano player has to know this lick. We're going to start with the simple version, then I'm going to give you some variations that you can use to expand on it. But right now, what I want you to do is I want you to put your pinky finger on this C that's 2 C's above middle C. Clear up here. Your fourth finger goes on B flat. It's got kind of a chopstick sound. See what I'm saying? So that's where your thumb and your pinky go. Your index finger gets to do a little bit of fun work here. It starts on an F sharp. So I'll show you what's going to happen. You're basically going to be pounding just eighth notes. So if your tempo's 1, 2, 3, 4, you're just going to be going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? Your thumb, or excuse me, your pinky finger and your fourth finger, your ring finger there, are just going to be pounding the C and the B flat in eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? Your index finger is going to shift between an F sharp and a G. And the pattern that it's going to be playing is one time on F sharp, and then continue on G all the way through the count of 4. So it'll be 7 times on G for every 1 time on F sharp, essentially, in it. So the pattern would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? Okay? When you put that together with the C and the B flat that I've already shown you, you get this sound. Let me see if I can do that with my third finger out of the way, maybe give you a little bit better clue of what's happening here. Now, that might be, depending on where you're at with your technique and your level as a piano player, that might feel a little bit awkward. So I would encourage you to keep working on it that way, because it really thickens it up to have it that way. But a way that you can modify that is to eliminate the C altogether and just focus on playing the B flat